Hello, hello, hello. It's Shonte again from Stitching Hearts Embroidery. And if you've seen me around lately, then you probably already know that I'm doing 12 days of Giftmas, right? I have 30 plus gifts to make, and I have waited to the last minute and I need to get them done. So I've decided to tap into you guys to help cheer me on to get this thing done. So last night I started, so today is day number 2. Last night I did 2.5 gifts. So I did 2 and I have one prepped to go on the machine, which will be number 3. And hopefully I can get 3 done today. And so I'm trying. I also realized that doing the blankets, I have quite a few to do, but those are the easy thing, just making the names and putting them on the machine. And I have some things that I need to put some time into. So this morning I woke up and I thought, you know what? I really better get moving on the more difficult things, or those will be the things that are at the end when I'm like all tapped out, right? So first of all, if you can see my screen here, I am going to digitize a word using Embroidery Legacy software. I'll talk more about the software at another time because today we just need to get going. And so let's see. I am looking around my little camera thing right here. But so here is my widget. And this is one of the special things about Embroidery Legacy is that all of the different brushes is what it's called, or the different tools that I need to make stitches are within this little purple circle. They're also down here at the bottom of the screen. And so I'm not going to take a lot of time explaining. I'm just going to do this on camera. I'll try to say some of the things as I'm going along. If you have any questions, leave them in comments and I can answer them. But I'll take another day when I'm not doing Giftmas, right? When I'm done with this push to go through some of the software things a little more. So first of all, I need some text. So I'm going to say add text. This is going to have to move out of my way. You're going to have to go way over there. Yes. And so my text is here. I'm going to open up my sequence window and make sure that it's checked. I am going to go to my properties panel and I'm going to choose, this is really weird because I'm trying to look around my camera. So, I'm gonna use a true type font. And so I have it selected. I'm gonna put my word up here, and my word is gonna be nurse. I am doing a applique. I think I'm gonna do it both in like a bean stitch, kind of raggy edge, and then a satin stitch that I can put HTV behind it. So I'm gonna do it in both ways. And so there's the word nurse. I said a true type font. So I'm going to let it open up my fonts. And the font that I want to use, I grabbed it off of Creative Fabrica. And it is called, I thought I just saw it. Okay, it's me. Look, let me slow down. Remember things. Oh my goodness. I found it. Oh my, that was rough. So I found it, and here is the font. I would like, this is a 5x2. I'm going to want this to be at least about 9 inches is good. So there we go. It's like a 9x4. And so so I have it all. You see the bounding box around it. I have it all selected. I'm going to right click my mouse and go to break up text, which is kind of just the first step you do. And so it gave me a satin stitch for this font, but that's not what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go back and, well, actually I can just do it right here. The bounding box is still around it. And I'm going to go right down here to this and I'm going to say change it to artwork. I like to start with artwork so that I can just do what I want with the text. And so that's it. Here are my letters that I'm going to use. They are artwork. They are just there and waiting for me to assign stitches to them. And so first off, I need an offset. So this will be the inner layer. I need an offset for this. I'm going to go right up here to the top and I'm going to choose contour. I can see that I have this in inches and I need to be in millimeters just because that's what I'm used to working with this in. And so I'm going to say I want the contour on the outside. I want it to just be one ripple. I want the corners to be rounded. Maybe bevel. We'll see. And I want about 3 and 3 is fine. And there we go. So 3 really is not fine. So guess what I'm going to do? I just thought about it. I'm going to go back. And again, I told you I'm not teaching this. I am really just bringing you along to work with me. So it looks like this U has some funny node going on. If you saw that, the offset, there was something sticking up at the top. And so I'm not sure what that is. Does not look like, so I'm going to delete that point. I actually want to bring this over some, maybe some more. Use the handle and try to straighten that out. Use this handle and bring this side in a little. Okay, let's see if that's a little better. I'm not sure if, oh, maybe that was the start and the stop. I'm not sure why that gave me, is there something up there? Let me delete that point and see. I'm going to add a new point and I'm going to make that a smooth point. So I added my own point. Sometimes it's just easier when working with these letters, just like with SVGs, to just draw your own letters out. So we'll see if this works. So let me get back. Let me put the bounding box back around it. Let me go up here to my artwork, contour. I'm just figuring out as I go how I want this design to look. So I think that looks good. I can go up here and distribute. There. And so that should give me, some even space in between them. So now I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to contour and I'm going to put a contour. I'm going to put one ripple, 5 millimeter spacing, and it's rounded. Very much better. Very, very much better. And so there it is. I do think though I want to get rid of those holes. I believe there is an option for that. Let's see if I can. No, I don't really want that. Well, let's see. We'll leave it for now. I can do a path edit and get rid of that. delete all these points. Path edit. There is a lasso. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. So there we have it. And so these letters at the bottom are going to be my HTV. So I am going to make those first. I'm going to send them to the top. I'm going to change the color to just say like a light pink. And they're all still selected over here. And then I'm going to, I think I want to manually, so there is the one button here where you can make them an applique, but I'm just going to do it manually. So I'm going to say duplicate, and I'm going to change those to a darker pink, and maybe one more, duplicate. And I'm going to change those to kind of like a purple, right? And so then I have my black letters that are on the inside, and those will be the same. So we are going to need a placement stitch. They're all selected, so we're gonna duplicate those. We need a tack down stitch. We're gonna make that one yellow, and then we're gonna duplicate it again, and we're gonna make it kind of a brown. And so here we have it. We have everything that we need here. So now I'm gonna go over to my sequence panel. I'm gonna pull that up and pull this down just so I can see as much space as possible. I'm going to choose the first one. It's going to be a regular run stitch. Then the second set, it'll be a run stitch, but I'm going to go up here and I'm going to make it a double. And then the last one, it'll be a steel stitch. And I like a nice satin stitch, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to increase that density to about maybe 3.5. And I think that's it. Nothing else. That looks a little goofy right there. Let's see if I can just deal with that right now. Path edit. Oh yeah, it has an extra node there. Let's delete that. So back to what I said about sometimes it's better just to draw your own. I don't need my starts and stops in that little V either. So let's get my start and stop out of there. Oh, get back there. Let's do smooth. And so the next part is the nurse. So wait, let's just go in order. So I did my purple, it's a steel stitch and I already fixed it. Then next I'm gonna do black, and that's a run stitch. Then my yellow will be a run stitch, and I'm gonna go up here. That's my placement or my tack down, and I'm gonna make it a double. And then my brown color is gonna be a steel stitch, and it's not gonna be as wide. I'm even wondering if I want to make it like a zigzag, but maybe not. But we'll make it about maybe just barely a 3. Get up there, you are giving me some problems. I need to pick that this one. Then I need to say path edit on that I just want that, yes, to not touch right there. Better. So I think it's all done. And so other than I should have done turned off snap to anchors and turned off smart join. So hopefully nothing is going to get too goofy here. I should have turned those off first. And so let's do our stitch simulator. It gave me all those. Wait, it did that really quick. So it's going to give me double, and then it's going to go around, and then it should give me a single. So I see my letters are out of order. I didn't even notice then. It's really not this difficult. This is me. So oh my goodness, I can't spell the word nurse. So that one's right. If I want my letters a little closer together. So if I did, I'm just going to each one of these holding. So I'm going to go right here to fit to screen to get my words back. I'm holding control and choosing all of the U's. And I'm just going to nudge them over just a little. And then I'm going to do the same with the R. Sorry. This is making it more confusing. And I'm going to make that. I think I'm going to just try to do the E and then use the, so one last letter, S, 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 S. I'm not sure if I didn't have them all checked. That's something I'll have to deal with on another day. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. I think my U needs to go that way. So like that. So this is going to be it. So everything is done. I did not look at starts and stops, but because this is an applique, I'm not really worried about that. One of the things of this software is that it will start and stop at the closest point. And so I'm not really worried about starts and stops though. So I'm going to add the second word, and I am not going to, let me stop that thing from running. It's kind of getting on my nerves. There. So I'm going to add another word. I'm going to add text. It won't be as long as this one. I'm going to move it right down here and go over to my sequence, make sure it's chosen. I'm going to go to properties. It's another true type font. And hopefully it doesn't take me as long to find it. There it, oh, no. It's this one. It's this one. Okay. And the word is going to be theme dash ONC, HEMONC. And I'm gonna enter here. And there you have it. There is my word. I'm gonna get rid of all this on the screen so I can figure out where I'm putting this word. It's gonna go just up, maybe just like this. I don't really want it to overlap. So I'm gonna have to do the same thing. I'm gonna break up the text. And it's been 30 minutes. This is really not a 30-minute kind of thing. I'm going to choose all of these and I'm going to move them over I'm going to choose all of these. And this is just the way I do this. You know, like sometimes you just kind of learn something and you just kind of come up with your own style. Because I could see that some of my instructors are probably just cringing right now. Like, girl, what are you doing? And even just as far as like moving the letters around, it is just the way that I keep it straight in my head. Like once you're learning whatever software, then you come up with your, your things. Perfect. I'm gonna go up as high as we can without overlapping. I'm not getting into any of that stuff today. There we go. And so here is the design. Should not have taken me 30 minutes. Let's go back to inches. So it's 10.99. I'm going to bring it down just a little. Maybe a whole inch. So this is 9.79. So like right there. So just about 10 inches is what I want. So I'm going to go over, I'm going to put this on a shirt and I'll show you the results. See you later. Bye.